So we just received CPI data, and it came in line with expectations, but core CPI comes in better than expected. Yesterday's PPI gave us a little bit of sort of nudge into the future, and it tells us that it came in lower than expected, which is a fantastic news for what we're about to see heading forward, which means that the Fed might be in the right place right now by holding interest rates and just waiting to see that none of the fears materialize, which is higher unemployment or higher prices. As Trump hopefully gets into office too next week, we're gonna get a little bit more clarity in what the priorities of the office are. So we should definitely be paying attention to what those are. But markets are gonna go nuts next week for sure. We're still not out of the woods as we're starting to see earnings comes into play. We have TSM reporting tomorrow, which is gonna be driving the microchip sector. Nvidia's, AMD's, Intel's, Broadcom's, all that, which definitely has an impact in the Nasdaq. So we could see some sort of weakness tomorrow, depending on those results. But I don't see any clouds in the horizon that are going to strike. So hopefully we continue to see this green. We found support, feels like it, and we're touching that 50 moving average on the S&P and the Nasdaq, which is great news. Which is great news, and then hopefully we can break through and continue on to all-time highs. But we're still in that downward trend, which is a little bit scary. There's probably going to be some selling pressure today, Wednesday, given the fact that a lot of traders have played positions into this. But we are heading back into green territories as most of the fears start to disappear and the wall of worry starts becoming less and less. There was some rumors as well that Hamas and Israel are closer to a peace treaty or sort of a ceasefire treaty. That would be fantastic news for the geopolitics in the region, which would be negative for oil but positive for a lot of other sectors too, and mostly technology and the overall market. It just takes fear away. And for the start of 2024, for the start of 2025, there was definitely a lot of fear coming into the year as the Fed was stopping interest rate cuts. The market got spooked really quickly. But we have to understand that fear tends to drive a lot more interactions than hope. And in this case, we are hopeful. We continue to be hopeful for 2025. I'm still bullish in the market given the fact that there's really no major red flags appearing. Nothing is scaring me. Unemployment continues to be low. And inflation, yes, it's stickier than normal, but it's still at normal levels. We should come down a little bit more, but it's within the plans that the Fed is setting up for themselves. So hopefully we can continue that path. Markets are up. We're making money today. So hopefully that continues until the end of January. But again, stay paying attention. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing live streams for the major players and the major companies of earnings. We're going to do the big Max 7, and we're definitely going to do SMCI, which I wanted to be paying attention to. I want to do Nvidia earnings, maybe a couple of the crypto miners. I also want to be paying attention just to see how they're performing in like how they performed last quarter and how they're going to be performing into the next quarter. So stay tuned for more content. Thanks so much for watching and peace out, everybody. Cheers to everybody. And have a fantastic 2025 because I'm definitely going to be having one. I'm close to 300 people, so click subscribe. All right. Yeah. Los. Okay, that was quick. That was nice. Okay, so 105. It's a nice little, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean?